Betty here, and today's video is going to be October's Book of the Month. Now I know it's been kind of a lull of late, and you all know that I absolutely hate Christmas, so my Christmas funk has come in and I've kind of lost my mojo a little bit. You know, sometimes when you just, I don't know, you just don't want to be happy, you kind of just want to wallow a little bit, and that's kind of what I've been doing lately. And then I thought, Betty, come on now. Put some makeup on and make a freaking video. So, book one is My Stroke of Insight by Jill Bolte Taylor. Here's a look at the cover. I got recommended this book by, oh my god, I can't remember her name, but she does Drunk Kitchen. Hannah something her name is. I was watching a couple of her videos and she brought out this book and she said that it was amazeballs and, you know, you all need to read it. So I was like, well, I need to give it a back. It's about a neuroanatomist who basically has a stroke, and she kind of documents what happens to her mind, what happens to her body as she's going through the stroke. It was really interesting. There was like tons and tons of facts about the brain, which was freaking awesome. She felt she was one with the universe 15 million times. Yeah, but overall it was quite interesting. It really, really was, because I don't really know a lot about strokes and stuff. You know, nobody's had a stroke in my family. No one I know has had a stroke. So I thought that it would be quite interesting, and it is, like, it's not fiction, it's non-fiction. So I thought it... what the fuck am I talking about? It is non-fiction, not fiction. No, it's fiction, not non-fiction. You know what I mean. And, yeah, it was just a really, really interesting book. I mean, I love the you know, human anatomy. I really, really do. And it was just such an insight what happens, and it kind of did make me feel, oh, you know, for others out there who have experienced these symptoms or have experienced somebody else who's gone through them. You know, it was a bit of a, oh, like, I wouldn't wish that on anyone. But yeah, apart from that, it was a really nice change. You know me and my sex. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed it, actually. Book two is... Where is it? Oh. Is You by Caroline Kepnes. Now, I am the stupid twat who downloaded it onto her Kindle, then went shopping and bought it on paperback, not realising it was on my Kindle. I've got to say, this book, oh my god, it freaked me the fuck out. It really did. It's about a guy who basically stalks a girl, and he gets completely obsessed with her, and he thinks that his behaviour is completely normal. I really enjoyed it, actually. It gave me the heebie-jeebies, it really did, because he owns like a bookstore and she comes in and that's how they meet, and he starts following her, he starts like watching her through her bedroom window, he starts like going through her computer, he steals her phone, I think, and goes through her phone and stuff like that, and is completely obsessed with her. It was such a creepy atmosphere, it really was. I was just like, is anybody behind me? Oh my god. And because I live on my own, I was just like in my bed like, what's that noise? What's that noise? Oh my god, somebody's stalking me. And it was quite dark in nature. It was really, really a dark written book, and I don't know why, but I didn't expect it to be so dark. I will say it was rather anticlimaxy at the end. I mean, the beginning was absolutely phenomenal. The end, could have ended it better, quite frankly. I did love the build-up through the book. It was pretty awesome, but it did lose its edge towards the end, you know. The creepiness didn't last all the way through, just sort of the first couple of chapters. But I really, really enjoyed it, and it was... I bought it from Tesco and it was 2 for £7, so... Yay! On to book three! This is The Sect by Courtney Lane. Here's a look at the cover. Now, you know me, you do know me, you know that I can't go a month without reading some steamy sex. Yes, that's right. This is a dark romance. So 18 plus, guys. It's about a girl who ran away from home. She's living on the streets and she gets kidnapped. It was alright. It wasn't brilliant. It wasn't usually the dark romance that I do like to get into. I did skip a few bits. Not the end of the world, but it did ramble on quite a few times. And it was nice to sort of read, like, because I read a lot of dark romances, and the dark romances that I read are usually in sets, sort of like trilogies or, you know, a series. But this book was a standalone book, which actually was quite nice. It was quite nice just to see the middle to end in sort of one sitting, you know. You didn't have to wait for the third book and the fourth book. But yeah, it was okay. It was okay. That's about it. And it is the last book. There were only 4 books this month, which I'm quite ashamed of, to be honest with you, because I had plenty more time to read. I just, you know, sometimes when you just can't get your brain to engage and sort of concentrate on what you're reading, yeah, I got that problem. My 4th book is A Shiver of Light by Laurell.K.Hamilton. Here's a look at the cover. Now, I have to say, before I go into the review of this book, I do have to say Laurell.K.Hamilton is my favourite author of all time. I first discovered her books when I was 16, and I own every single book that she has written. But I waited 5 years for this instalment. It's part of the Mary Gentry, Princess Meredith kind of series, and I love this series. I love this series probably more than her Anita Blake series. And I'm not being funny. She took 5 years to write this book, right? So I had high hopes going in. I really, really did. I thought if it took her fucking 5 years to put pen to paper, then this book is going to be fucking awesome. No, it was not. It starts with Meredith being 8 months pregnant. That pissed me off, because in the previous book you'd found out that she just got pregnant, and then in this book it's like she skipped 8 months. Like, I would have liked to have seen her sort of carrying, and you know what the men in her life would be like, and like, do you know what I mean? I would have liked sort of to read those 8 months. She spent more time. Let me get this out again. If she had spent more time actually dedicating herself to the story rather than concentrating on the characters' appearances, it would have made the book 10 times better. She described, like, every single character in this fucking book, she described their appearance, what they were wearing. Like, more than what was happening in the scene. I felt like she concentrated more on the describing part of things than the actual novel, which really, really pissed me off. I feel this book was major disappointment from cover to cover. Personally, I prefer this series. I really do prefer this series, but I'm utterly devastated. I am utterly devastated that she just didn't put more effort into the book. Like, I've waited 5 years for this fucking shit, and all you've given me is like, Doyle is black as black, with black long hair and black silver jewellery and black this, black that, and this and this and this. And I'm like, I don't want to know what every single person is fucking wearing. I want to know the fucking story. And it's really pissed me off. Laurell, what the fuck are you doing? And those are my 4 books. But I will have to say, my book of the month is you. Please, go get it. It gives you the heebie-jeebies, it gives you the rabies, it does. It creeps you the fuck out. I suggest you get it, because I thought it was fucking awesome. Now guys, if you do have any recommendations, don't be afraid to pop them below. If you've read anything that I have mentioned, please get involved, because I would love to talk about it. All of my contactable information is down below, and hopefully I will get my mojo back and I will be more regular. It's just, I got some shit going on, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it's getting me down. It is getting me down, but hopefully I can use this as a positive outlet and put a smile back on my face. So thanks guys for watching. I hope you're well, wherever it is with you. Please like and subscribe, you know what you're doing. And I really, really appreciate your I really, really appreciate your patience. Thanks guys, take care.